What's good? I'm gonna be honest, today really wasn't supposed to get vlogged. So we woke up, came to pick up the trucks at about 5:30, 6 a.m. We picked up the load. As we were heading out, we got a phone call from the second truck that the roof pretty much caved in with all the rain that's been happening out here in New York and New Jersey. So really just wanted to walk you guys through the process of how to handle something like that, especially for the newer guys, how to handle repairs and how to really have that sense of urgency with that stuff. All right, so as we're on the way to go get the truck fixed, I kind of want to run you guys through what happened and why it happened. The roof of the truck was previously, I guess you could say, dented in. Somebody had walked on top of it while it was snowing and it ended up caving in just a little bit. So we kind of had an idea that this would have happened, but we didn't think it would happen with rain. We didn't think it would get caved in with rain. The thing that sucks is that aside from, you know, having to come out of pocket for that expense, we were fully loaded up. Like we had 13 for local deliveries. You feel me? And this shit sucks. I mean, this is the part of entrepreneurship that nobody really wants to go through. The part of entrepreneurship that sucks, you know, is the expenses, bumps in the road. But this is the kind of stuff that you got to go through in order to see the better days. The rain don't last forever, so things don't happen to you, they happen for you. We're gonna run this shit up. If we get it fixed today, we can actually finish some of those deliveries that we had on the truck, and we can go from there. So let's get it. Crazy accident just happened in front of me. Oh, that's wild. The truck's roof is currently caved in. Like, there's water actively going into the truck right now and getting all the wood inside of there wet. So we're really just rushing this shit to the mechanic, to some of our people, so we can get this patch stuff fixed ASAP, just so that it doesn't start to mess with any of the wood inside. So this is perfect timing for something like this to happen. But we lit though, we blessed. Alright, so here's the truck. We just pulled up to the, whatever this is. I'm about to get out and show you guys the damages, or the extent of the damages. So this is, oh man. This is what happened to the truck. The roof pretty much caved in, a kind of see-through of like a thin but strong plastic material. So we had the truck loaded up, and then the railings caved in. This is the part that you don't want to have to go through. Everything happens for you, it doesn't happen to you. Stay positive. We're gonna get this fixed, and we're gonna get this thing back on the road. So the place that we're at right now, this is kind of like a, I guess you could say, a junker slash mechanic for trucks, vans, bigger vehicles, really commercial vehicles. As you can see, one of my drivers is up there talking to the mechanic at the moment. The damages are pretty, you know, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty bad. But it's nothing that some elbow grease can't fix, you feel what I'm saying? So we're about to try to get this worked out, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so we just left the mechanic. We just spoke to the first mechanic, the first little part shop that we can go to, and he gave us his price. I'm not gonna lie, he is taxing a little bit. Fixing a roof is expensive, but for the price that he was asking, I'm not gonna lie, it's a dub. So what we're gonna do now is we're turning into another little part shop slash mechanic We're just gonna shop around for prices, see who got the best prices, and then end up getting the part and getting that fixed. The roof. All right, so we're somewhere in Jersey in this little shop, seeing if we can find the railings and a little bit of silicone. And then we just gonna get to work, man, cause I don't know, labor costs. Sheesh. All right, so we just came back from the parts shop. We ended up finding a good amount of things at this shop. Shout out to them, Cliffside something in Jersey. Shout out to you, bro. So we got about 100 of these screws that we need, and also the nuts. These wheels right here are for the door. And we also have these, of course, to lock on there. So we got the silicone for the roof. We got the silicone to, of course, seal up what we need to seal up on the roof. So we're about to head up to another part shop to see if we can find the last little bits of things that we need. And yeah, we'll go from there. I bet. So we back in the whip. Little successful trip to the parts store. Shout out to Cliffside. So we got a good amount of things from that parts store. We got the silicone, we got some screws, we got some bolts, we got some nuts, and then we got a couple latches that we need for the door. We're gonna change out most of the wheels on the door that slide up and down. We're also gonna change the latches. Hold on. I bet. Seatbelt is back on, my fault. So yeah, like I was saying, we got some latches, we got some wheels, we got some screws, we got some bolts, we got some nuts for the bolts, and then we also got the silicone to seal everything up. So on to the next part shop, see if we can find the rest of the things we need.
We got a messed up roof, man. Don't get too fixed, though. Ah, shit. This motherfucker gone. Ooh. Why is he? Motherfucker hit me out of that proof. Give me my money.
All right, so we pulled up at another little warehouse, big ass warehouse that they have a whole lot of parts. They have a whole lot of extras, roofs, railings, all that. So I have my driver in there talking to one of the workers right now, seeing if we can work something out. Comes another big storm comes, we really don't have to worry about the roof caving in again. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a one-stop fix type of thing. So we couldn't find anything that we needed, bro.